says in India COVID genome studies suggest virus genetically stable. Road mishap claimed 2 lives lived, 3 critically injured at Gangluan. People need to switch to healthier practices to resist virus. An Asian highway blockade threatened over non-payment of land compensation. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Hello and welcome to Times of Manipur News. You're watching News Today. I'm JESSIA OINAM giving you the news in details. The number of active cases of the novel coronavirus in India dropped below 8 lakh for the first time in 1.5 months in the past 24 hours, prompting the Union Health Ministry to say the country had scaled an unprecedented peak. India reported 62,212 new COVID-19 cases and 837 deaths in 24 hours. The country's tally of 74,32,681 cases included 7,95,087 active cases, 65,24,596 recoveries, and 1,12,998 deaths. Meanwhile, as the work continues to develop an effective vaccine for COVID-19, the government said 2 pan-India studies on the genome of the virus in India suggest it is genetically stable and has shown no major mutation. In a highest single-day spike, Manipur yesterday registered 426 COVID-19 cases. The virus also claimed 2 patients, taking the death toll to 111 in the past 24 hours. An official report said 2 more patients died of the contagion yesterday. Officially, the positive cases now stands at 15,141. All necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are in place as per the state COVID-19 Command Control Room. The number of active cases as of this morning was 3,587, while 11,443 have been recuperated. The COVID-19 Command Control Room also informed that the recovery rate in the state stands at 75.57%. 2 youths were killed and 3 critically injured when the car in which they were traveling met with a self-accident around 6:30 p.m. yesterday near Gangluan Part 4, about 30 km east of Khopum police station. Reportedly, the ill-fated vehicle was coming from Khopum side when the driver lost control and met with the fatal mishap. The deceased were identified as Napoleon, age 23 years, of Uripok in Imphal West, and Yumnam Rajmani, age 23 years, of Langol in Imphal. Yumnam Rajmani was driving the car. The injured were identified as Kwanthaujam Martin, age 23 years, son of Tony Kwanthaujam of Lumphel in Imphal West, Ningthaujam Koni, age about 22 years, son of Khamba of Uripok in Imphal West, and Naurem Prasanta, age 23 years, of Singjamai Thongam Laikai in Imphal West. COVID-19 is an unprecedented health crisis of our time. Without a vaccine, the war against the pandemic will take a long time and exhaustive journey. The global authorities are urged to ensure the best medical care till date. People need to switch to healthier practices to resist the virus proactively, and that drinking tea is one of them. However, while having a cup of tea, people hardly bother to know how and where tea is produced. We have an exclusive report.
Early in the morning, just after waking up, the beverage we all need to refresh our body and mind is tea. We all know that Assam has the largest production of tea in our country. And we are here in one of the oldest tea state, Assam, the company in Dibrugarh.
Maijan Tea Estate in Dibrugarh district of Assam specializes in producing orthodox tea. The tea estate manufactures different types of tea over the years. Tea making requires 5 important steps: withering, rolling, fermenting, drying, and sorting. It is a long process, but taking a sip of tea makes it worth. Tea has many varieties like black tea, green tea, white tea, oolong tea, orthodox tea, pura tea. Tea has many varieties like black tea, green tea, white tea, oolong tea, orthodox tea, pura tea, and many more which have distinct specialities, tastes, and aromas. Assam tea is sold at very competitive prices all over the world. Maijan Tea Estate of Assam creates world record with gold tips tea selling at rupees 70,501 per kg at GTAC.
Last year we got per kg rupees 75,000. It's golden tips, tea called golden tips. This is history record.
Assam ranks second in global tea production just behind China, which exports tea in most of the countries. Asia's largest tea estate, Monabari Tea Estate, is also based in Assam. Robert Bruce discovered tea in Assam and wanted the tea leaves and seeds to be scientifically examined, but before accomplishing his task, he passed away. After a few years, his brother Charles sent those samples to Calcutta for examination, which was then classified as a tea variety named Camellia sinensis Bar and Assamica.
Since that 2020 has been particularly bad because of various reasons, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, then due to which we had the lockdown, and the weather was very bad in end June, July, so we lost a lot of crop in those months. But we are hopeful that we should be able to pull through because this industry has a very rich history of facing surmounting crisis.
I wonder how tea lovers are staying without tasting Assam tea. I recommend all the tea lovers from all around the world to meet. To visit Assam to feel the beauty and taste tea. Cameraman Sobnel Fukan with Hamilton Morangtam, Times of Manipur, Dibrugarh.
Indo-Myanmar Asian Highway 1 Affected Committee, Technopole District, has once again threatened to impose blockade along the Asian Highway if the compensation for the land owners is not clear on time. Chairman of the committee, Thanglam Tautang, urged the concerned authority to stop forceful demolition of properties of the landowners along Moree Bypass Road, Lokchau, Lamkang and Technopole. Thanglam added that until the compensation is provided to the landowners, the government and HIDCL or ADB have no any right to intervene in their properties. However, the committee urged the authority to bring an amicable solution to the impasse without delay.
Indo-Myanmar Asian Highway number 1 affected committee asina chile hairaga bendaba kangbu se government gi maike dagi magi right magi phangpham magi ayaba loraga thabok se phajana munna scrutiny toraga sisi yengsin bi se haina ehak thanglam to thang Indo-Myanmar Asian Highway number 1 affected committee na phongdok chari.
Now it's time for a short break. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.
COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school college coaching center chingbasing thonglona khrabasu isa gi yunda ningthijana tamba yaraba ahandagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sangne experience leiraba oza sonamani na puthopi be application ngasima Google Play Store da changbiduna download tobi sonamani e-classes. Nang na medical ta masat pado, ay siyaw gina nang natahang bala ini. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course. 12 pass in arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12 pass and above duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology.
Amang sang luraba matung natraga saramdai thaklamdai da sapon sijinaduna khut sengna handokpigadabani khujin tena nana thambigadabani. Afaba ising pitakpigadabani chanaba potlamsing hazana kuptuna thambigadabani yumgi apoiba amasung amangsang luna nana thambi. Jahi manga bhogi manung dalai bangang singbu ORS zinc tablet amadi machal suba chinjak sing phajana pijabiduna daria dagi ngakthok minarasi.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for standard 9 and 10.
Akoina masamo makaga masahay to samjanba matamda pambi ama khaktadagi,
that is X is greater than 0, Y greater than 0, televisions, fans, refrigerators.
Diamond say yamna tangba yamna phajabu oibaduna maram oraga.
The negative terminal of the emitter is connected to one terminal.
So what are you waiting for? Join now.
Now enjoy 20% extra on Kangla popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla rings.
Kangla.
Thoibi, Haza, cheng no slow. Ai khau lo thogi.
Marks ti.
Kaigi marks no.
Kaigi marks no bu kaino. Hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi laichit asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra.
Haza, ai sukhange. Ai anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum cha thokke.
Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laisu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajin gadori bane. Nushita yaramba amora kai sing do marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthok toine.
Adudi thaza ai marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichatagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda marks upiyu. Season nabiru raba disposable masking mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjingbiyu. Fina same sajaba masking oiragana numit khudingi suk samthokpiraba matungda da seasanabiyu.
Isagi mamal yamnaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi.
Welcome back after the break. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan assured that he will push to concerned authority for opening an eye bank at the Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JENIMS, Imphal. He said this during a spectacle distribution program at his residence. Spectacles were distributed to around 77 people who attended a free health camp during Netra Kumbha celebration on June 30 last. Today's program was held in fond memory of his late daughter, Daina Rajkumari. The event was jointly organized by Dr. Ranjan's family, Seva Bharati, National Medical Organization and Saksam. Advisor to Chief Minister N. Ibohal, co-convener L. Gaurachandra and Dr. Sachi attended the occasion. N. Ibohal lauded the organizers for the program. MP Dr. Ranjan on the occasion further said that many people in the state have eyesight problem and stressed on the importance of distribution of spectacles to the masses.
Manipur gi sarkar na linkhaliba Jawaharlal Nehru Medical Institute se masigi hujik director puriba Professor Bhimoda madugi concept note ama ibiraga yam thuna angonda pibiro maduga JENIMS ta hairiba eye bank se Manipur gi oina ahan boina lehenaba haidana I pursue tawjage haidana simaga saksam gi team da in assure tawjagi.
A carpentry shop at Kairambikok in Thobal district was completely destroyed in a major fire last night. Quoting sources, our correspondent said short circuit was suspected to be the cause of the blaze. The fire destroyed properties worth around Rs 5 lakh. The Khelambam Premananda Singh, son of late T. Irabot from Kairambikok Mayai Laikai, owns the shop. The incident happened around midnight after one of his neighbors presently alerted everyone. 2 fire tenders from Thobal Fire Service rushed to the site and later managed to douse the fire. According to family members, furniture and other equipment worth around Rs 5 lakh were destroyed in the fire. Northeast India Development Party NEIDP today remembered the first Chief Minister of Manipur, M.K. Priyoberta. In fond memory of M.K. Priyoberta, a simple function was held at the NEIDP office located at Tera Bazaar in Imphal. NEIDP President Dr. N.G. Bizoy, Party Vice President Dr. I. Ibohalbi, K. Sarat, ex-MLA, E. Chan and several former MLAs and party leaders paid homage to the late leader.
Manipur ventilator she Laiba Lakadriba Cheres of a patient machine ventilator, Pilunam Dre Habashi, Ashengo Betarabadi, Sagar ventilators, anyhow token ventilator, Pilun of one of you I go from
A one-day training cum Rabi crops campaign for doubling farmers' income was organized by ICR Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Tamenglong, at Longmai Part 1 village under Nonit district today. Altogether, 30 farmers attended the training program. KVK subject matter specialists trained the farmers on scientific method of winter crop and vegetable cultivation. Training on scientific poultry and piggery rearing was also given to the farmers. The program concluded with the distribution of winter crop seeds and vegetable seeds to the trainees, sponsored by Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi under NEH component. Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch, in continuation of its massive awareness program on COVID-19, organized similar program today at the Manipur University Kanchipur in Imphal. Security personnel at the varsity took part in the program. Imphal East Red Cross Society Chairman Narendra Ningomba, IRCS State Treasurer Dr. Sunil Senjam, Dr. N. Amul, MU Task Force Chairman Dr. Mohilal, Dr. Snatomba and others were present at the program. The Red Cross team also distributed face masks, soaps and face shield to the participants. Besides, an awareness program on hospitality service was also held for the employees of Manipur University Guest House. Ahead of the BTC election, the Kokrajhar police recovered arms and ammunition yesterday. As per a media report confirming the news, Kokrajhar Superintendent of Police SP Rakesh Roshan said that Assam Police in Kokrajhar district carried out an operation last evening in the Pepsu jungle area near Borimaka under Kachugawan police station on the basis of reliable inputs about concealing of illegal arms, ammunition and explosives. The SP informed that one 9mm factor-made pistol, along with one magazine, one 7.65mm factory-made pistol, with one magazine 76.65mm live ammunition and one Chinese hand grenade were recovered. Once again, it's time for a short break. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.
Sina fare tan badinate ko Asengba aina pamba darkar oiba grocery items singa red delivery app sijanaraga order to biro loire chaningba restaurant gi food po erasu overpay to budila erdana pot khudingma discount pibaga loinana khudakte inakte yore isine red delivery for you.
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant gi hauraba mathel khudingmak red delivery app ki kuthangda order to biraktuna yam na laina ahenba charges yaudana isa isa gi yumda thilaknaba gi khudong chaba bijari. App si download tawduna app si gi kuthangda ngasimak order tawbiyu. Chana thaknaba polam sing khaktanatana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kaya marum suna fanglaba app ni. Ngasimak download tawbiyu. Red delivery for you.
Ma, kaidorage pairaga leiramisna.
Ho hospital da satlubani.
ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡꯁꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯗꯅ OPTꯒ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯆꯪꯍꯜꯍꯧꯗꯦ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯅꯧꯄꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯝꯇ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯗꯦ ꯐꯣꯜ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯎꯪꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯜ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯣ
ꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ
ꯃꯣꯕꯥꯏꯜ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯂꯧꯔꯣꯏ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯇꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯛꯈꯨꯝꯗ ꯊꯝꯃꯨꯀꯣ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯇꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯗꯕ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐꯣꯟꯗ ꯗꯣꯛꯇꯔꯒ ꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯏꯃꯥ
ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯦ ꯅꯪꯁꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯏꯁꯟꯖꯤꯕꯤꯅꯤ OPD ꯑꯦꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ Google Play Storeꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯥꯎꯟꯂꯣꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯖꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯅꯝꯃꯒ ꯃꯣꯕꯥꯏꯜ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯚꯦꯔꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯃꯊꯥ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯣꯛꯇꯔ ꯑꯁꯪꯕ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯛꯁꯛ ꯎꯅꯔꯒ ꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯩꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯦ
이마 ꯀꯩ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯌꯨ
이붕어 ꯗꯣꯛꯇꯔ 이마ꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯛꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯎꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯆꯥꯅꯤꯡ ꯊꯛꯅꯤꯡꯕꯁꯨ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯐꯥꯎꯗꯦ
ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠꯐꯣꯟꯗ eSanjeevani OPD ꯑꯦꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯗꯥꯎꯟꯂꯣꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯔ ꯇꯦꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯠ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯗꯨꯅ esanjeevani.opd.in ꯗ ꯆꯪꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯀꯣꯝꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯝꯅ ꯂꯥꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ
ꯌꯨꯔꯣꯞꯇ ꯏꯟꯖꯤꯅꯤꯌꯔꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯅꯦꯖꯃꯦꯟꯠ PIG ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯖꯦꯅꯔꯦꯜ ꯀꯣꯔꯁ ꯇꯝꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯣꯂꯔꯁꯤꯞ 100% ꯐꯪꯕꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯁꯥꯏꯐꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ 4.2 ꯂꯥꯈ ꯐꯪꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯃꯍꯩ ꯇꯝꯐꯝꯁꯤꯡꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯡꯗ MBBS MD ꯀꯣꯔꯁꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯇꯝꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯖꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯂꯣꯟꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯨ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯀꯨꯞꯄ ꯃꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯀꯣꯟꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯎ Fortwith Global Consulting Private Limited North AOC Cake Group Art Imphal Contact number 6909374625
ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣꯅꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤꯕꯣ ꯉꯥꯎꯔꯖꯥꯠꯂꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯣ
ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯁꯦ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯊꯛꯄ ꯆꯪꯗꯕ ꯃꯈꯩ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯎꯡꯉꯤꯕꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯕꯖꯥꯠꯅꯣꯅꯦ ꯉꯣ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯅꯝ ꯅꯝꯕꯤꯔꯝꯒꯦꯁꯦ ꯅꯪꯕꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯦ ꯏꯃꯥꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯨ
ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯗꯦ ꯏꯃꯥ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯅꯪꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯏꯃꯥꯗ ꯇꯝꯃꯣ
ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯗꯦꯕ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯇꯧꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ
ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯩ ꯍꯪꯉꯨꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯅꯪꯁꯤꯃ ꯂꯥꯎ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯊꯦꯡꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯅꯦ
ꯑꯁꯨꯝꯅ ꯂꯩꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯨꯠꯇ
ꯏꯁꯥꯕꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯦ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ ꯄꯥꯕꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ
ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯕꯨ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯥꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯤꯡꯅꯕꯤꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯍꯪꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯅꯪꯕꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯇꯝꯃꯨ ꯏꯁꯥꯗ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯍꯦꯜꯊ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔꯗ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ ꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯍꯦꯜꯊ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯠꯇꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ
Welcome back after the break. At least 17 persons were injured in a clash between the supporters of the CPIM and ruling BJP at Rajnagar of South Tripura yesterday. The incident took place while CPIM supporters were celebrating the 101st Foundation Day of the party at the Rajnagar office of CPIM. According to local CPIM MLA Shudan Das, it was an unprovoked attack by miscreants under the banner of the BJP. It has been learned that at least 17 people were injured in the clash between the CPIM and BJP supporters in the Rajnagar area under the Belonia subdivision, the report said. The locals informed that while 7 CPIM workers were injured in the incident, 10 supporters of the BJP sustained injuries and they had to be hospitalized. The CPIM has filed an FIR at the Rajnagar police station and named BJP workers and supporters including Pranab Devnath and Samrat Chowdhury for the unprovoked attack, the report added. Mizoram yesterday reported 16 fresh COVID-19 cases, taking the state's tally to 2,245. The number of active cases now stands at 112, while 2,133 people have already recovered from the virus. Mizoram has not reported any fatality due to COVID-19 till date. Altogether, 95,287 samples have been tested, including 1,703 samples on Friday last. Prime Minister Narendra Modi suggested that a vaccine delivery system be developed on the lines of election during a meeting held on the COVID-19 pandemic situation and vaccine delivery distribution and administration yesterday, as per a report. During the meeting, PM Modi called for speedy access to vaccines for citizens once ready. The meeting was attended by Union Health Minister Harsh Vardhan, Principal Secretary to PM, Member Health, Niti Aayog, Principal Scientific Advisor, senior scientists, officers of PMO, and other departments of the central government. Two COVID-19 infected pregnant women underwent surgeries at dedicated COVID hospital in Pasighat yesterday. According to media reports, a 29-year-old woman from Jarko who was admitted on Friday delivered a healthy baby after undergoing lower segment cesarean section LSCS operation, but the mother and the baby are doing fine. In another case, a 35-year-old woman from Alo who was admitted on October 15 last also underwent an LSCS operation. A team of doctors led by gynecologist Dr. Bin P. Carlo conducted the operations. On Friday, a 38-year-old woman underwent surgery and delivered a healthy baby. East Siang District Medical Officer Dr. Kalyang Dai said that the doctors and nurses had a tough procedures with suffocating and poor visibility, as the doctors and nurses had to wear PPEs during the operation. 4 more deaths that were under investigation in the state have been confirmed as due to COVID-19 yesterday. The deaths in Nagaland are certified by the State Death Committee as per ICMR and WHO ICD-10 guidelines. Nagaland has reported 28 deaths, 21 confirmed as due to COVID-19. 6 deaths are COVID-19 positive but not due to COVID-19, and 1 is under investigation. As per the Health Department, multiple comorbidities are associated with a single patient. Deaths with comorbidities comprises 84%, and the most common comorbidities are hypertension and diabetes mellitus. Media reports say the state also reported 94 new COVID-19 positive cases yesterday, taking the state tally to 7,698. The Health Department informed that there has been a gradual increase in cases after the 3rd week of September. The positivity rate for the past week is 16.2%, which is the highest as of date. Now we have the newspaper headlines. The People's Chronicle. Yet another record spike takes state's tally past 15,000. India's new COVID cases dip fall. High Court directs separate witness examination room. Let's stop criticizing other religions, says Rajya Sabha MP. Prime Minister Modi reviews COVID-19 situation. The Imphal Free Press Sunday. Special court set up to try criminal cases against MPs, MLAs. Will resign if failed to bring significant change in government institutions, says Education Minister. Manipur Mail. Highest COVID single-day spike of 426 cases, 2 deaths, 198 recover. Mayor, IMC and Imphal Smart City Limited conduct handlebar survey. India crosses a significant milestone. PM Chair meeting on COVID-19 calls for speedy access to vaccines. The Shanghai Express. 2 more deaths take total death tally to 111. Highest spike of 426 cases recorded on single day. November 7 by-elections in 5 ACs. Congress names 4 candidates. MHRC inspects get sites at Itai Barrage. COVID-19 testing kits run low. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Government says pan-India COVID genome studies suggest virus genetically stable. Road mishap claims 2 live lives, 3 critically injured as at Gangluan. People need to switch to healthier practices to resist virus. An Asian Highway Block threatened over non-payment of land compensation. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.